we're looking for a Yowie footprint and then we saw them, so that's what we're going to film about at the moment.
Hey guys, that was my little fella, Emery, and he's introduced the video today quite aptly. We actually found what could possibly be some footprints, not 100% sure, but whatever they are, they're pretty interesting. So we're down here at the riverbank, which you know about, I've talked about it before. As you can see just in the background over there,
Is our tree house?
our little fellas, Emery, who you just heard then,
Yep. It's our
and Malachi, who just turned the camera to himself then, is also my cameraman for today, built that little cubby house just after the last flood. So as you know, if you know anything about what's happening in southeast Queensland, recently we've had more floods. Every year that happens, this river gets flooded and we get smashed. We actually got really smashed with the big storm that came through, the one that people filmed.
In the storm taken over a lot of trees, a lot.
Yeah, that's right. As Emery said, the storm snapped heaps of trees. They said there were tornadoes. I agree that there was tornadoes, but I don't think that was all of it. My wife follows a weather guy, and he seems to think...
It's called a sriracha.
No, it's not a sriracha. It's close, but it's what they call a derecho.
A derecho.
You gotta get that camera straight, Monica.
Okay.
That's it. Practice your camera work. Okay, cool. Derecho, which if you look into it, it's like a big straight line wind event, which is a culmination of multiple storms coming together. It can be as wide as, I think even a couple of 100 kilometres, as narrow as 50 metres.
Our mulberry tree is really low, so we don't have any more mulberry trees at the moment.
That's right,
See,
the wind knocked over the mulberry tree.
See, if you just look a bit over
Hello,
there.
my name is Emery.
If you just look a bit over there, that's our mulberry tree right there.
Very good.
It's that little dead one there.
Okay, cameraman, back here. Let's get this video done. So, as I said, we've been smashed with storms, we've been smashed with floods, trees have been snapped, you name it. So we're down at the riverbank now. The boys built and I built this little cubby house. So we come down here every now and then. Yeah, buddy? Yeah, we're going to start very soon. So we come down here every now and then just to see if we can see some yowie activity, because as I've mentioned in previous videos, it's been a little bit quiet here. But I've come down here today with the boys and it looks like we've come across some depressions down here which could possibly be yowie footprints. So I'm just going to take the camera from Malachi because I've got to go down closer to the edge. So, well done Malachi, good job. Camera work, Emery. Good work discovering the footprints. Alright, so I had a little stick here. So I'm going to have to...
I was lying down, so I just helped spot it.
That's alright, you came down later. So we were sort of checking for footprints and stuff just to see if they came up there. We found a bit of hair a few weeks ago, which may or may not be yowie related. Hang on, just stay there boys for a sec. Now this is the bank down into the river is getting steeper and steeper because every flood we have, it erodes a lot of the river away. Like, as you can see, that bank down there, that used to be quite wide and we used to be able to swim off that, like launch off quite easily and climb down the bank down there.
And get a canoe in.
Yes, we used to be able to get a canoe in there. Now I'm coming down here, don't pay any attention to those depressions, they're mine. But as we walk down here a bit closer, you can see, I'm not going right down to the edge there because I'm likely to break the edge of the bank away, but as you can see, there's a really big depression here, which if I was to estimate, if that was a foot, it would be about probably a size 18, something like that, which is similar to the footprint cast we've taken recently. We've got another big one here, sort of more smaller ones here, and all the way down this sort of little ridge here, if you like, on the edge of the bank, down to the trees there, seems to be some more depressions here moving along up the path. So it looks like something's been making its way. As you can see, there's some bare patches up to the top of the bank. Whether it's coming up from the river, swimming across from in that direction, if you go through that creek. Yeah, buddy? In a minute, let me finish this and then you can say one, okay? Alright, but through that creek there, if you follow that all the way through, it goes to across the Plunkett Reserve. And nearby is one of the other forests, Tambourine Forest. So I'm suggesting it might come up, climb up through the trees, work its way across the bank here, make its way up onto the property and run up and down the bank. Who knows? We haven't seen much activity, so look, there's maybe nothing, but there's definitely some deep depressions there. It's definitely not our cows, definitely not our sheep. We haven't been walking that close to the edge. In fact, I'm surprised that something so heavy walking that close to the edge hasn't crumbled the bank away, but there's no sign of any sliding or anything down the bottom there, but something heavy's definitely pushed down there, and there, and there, and there's definitely some evidence that something's been making its way from down around that tree, or possibly even through there. There's sort of some tracks and stuff through there. Sometimes it's animals that make their way across the bank and then further along into the neighbour's property. Well, that's really all I wanted to show you today. Look, I did mention to, I'm going to get a bit of light on my face there, I did mention to you previously that I was planning on doing a video talking about what I think the origins of the Yowie are, and I'm still planning on doing that. I've been working on a lot of other stuff. I've been working on videos related to other topics on other platforms, which sort of taken a bit of my time, plus family stuff, business stuff, work stuff's just been really busy. So I'm still planning on doing that, so watch this space, hopefully not too far away. Alright, Emmy, what do you want to say, buddy?
Okay, so this is our second video, and we want some Yowie videos, but some of them are just describing what they done, so sometimes we just watch the ones with the Yowies in it, like, I mean not with the talking and stuff.
Oh, okay, like the sighting stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, cool. You want to say anything, Malachi, before we sign off?
We watched the video this morning, and when you're looking, when the moon's really bright, you won't be able to see a Yowie somehow.
Are you talking about the one where he said that it was looked like a really dark shadow even though everything else was lit up?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's interesting, that one, isn't it?
Yeah, and there's also something that might be true. They can't see well in the day. That might be true.
That's an interesting, I'm not so sure about that, but anyhow. Alright boys, we might turn the camera around and we'll say until the next video.
Until the next video. Until the next video.
Cheers!
Cheers.
See you guys.
Bye. Bye bye.